white supremacists have found an interesting person to idolize, someone who does not identify with them whatsoever, but somehow they believe that she's an underground secret racist. Taylor Swift has been named by one fringe group of white supremacists, and believe it or not, there are fringe groups within the white supremacy movement, and they think that, hey, you know, she's blonde, she's white, and she secretly hates the Jews. So this is an incredible story. It was covered by the Washington Post. And again, Taylor Swift has nothing to do with this other than the fact that they've decided to name her one of their icons. Now, according to Travis Andrews, who wrote this incredible piece, in much the same way Cher or Barbra Streisand can be seen as gay icons, a series of internet memes, articles, and message boards have dubbed Swift as an Aryan goddess, okay? Along with the memes, the Daily Stormer has become home to several pages of articles praising Swift that bear titles like Taylor Swift, Avatar of European Imperialism, Aryan Goddess Taylor Swift, Nazi Avatar of the White European People, and Aryan Goddess Taylor Swift accused of racism for behaving like an ape in a music video.
Okay.
I'd take the first one. Can we go back to that, the first clip there? Because if you have a choice, you can't go with the one with Nazi in it. That one's out. But like, hi, I'm Taylor Swift, Avatar of European Imperialism. Like, that's okay, you know.
It might actually be a thing.
You don't want Aryan Goddess Taylor Swift, Nazi Avatar of the White. That one's all bad. It's all wrong.
You don't want Nazi.
So, so a lot of interesting things kind of led to this. First of all, there was a woman who decided to make a meme of Taylor Swift and use quotes of Adolf Hitler as a joke, right? And then it caught on. And so this group of white supremacists started placing these memes onto their website. And memes are highly shareable, right? And so it became a thing. They started going viral, people were sharing them, and it drew attention to their website. So it's really helping them in that way. Another thing to keep in mind is Taylor Swift has been accused of being racist quite a bit, right? For a lot of reasons that I don't really understand. One of those reasons is a picture that she's in featuring someone in the background who apparently has a swastika on their shirt. Did she know that that's a swastika? I mean, did she see the swastika? Does she have anything to do with it? I can't even tell if that's really Taylor Swift, to be honest with you guys. But that picture went viral online.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look like her. Yeah, and do we, I mean, okay. And then my favorite part of that is that some people had the conspiracy theory that JH was for Jew hater. It's like when Snapple used to have, it has the K on their iced tea, like, every product in the world is actually a trademark thing. The K that's circled. Yeah. And there was a conspiracy theory going around. Stand for the KKK. No, it doesn't. Okay. It's just a K. That's all it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. But first 1K, then 2, then 3.
Yeah. I think
you got to stop them at 1K.
I think the owners might have been Jewish. I'm not sure, but probably not in the KKK. So I'm also amused by random parts of the story. First of all, the website Daily Stormer, it takes itself so seriously, this thing. Well, it doesn't. There's also some comedy, because everybody knows Nazi comedy, hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah, right. I mean, so you can say what you want about Himmler. He was funny.
Yeah, okay. That unfortunately was funny. Okay. The Daily Stormer, for some reason, it reminds me of a bathroom. Like the guy who has to constantly go to the bathroom, they're like, oh, that's the Daily Stormer.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Okay. And then this guy realizes...
That's what you thought?
I swear that's what came to my mind.
It is very weird that that's what you thought.
Yeah, Anna, that's what you were thinking too, right? Yeah,
totally. I totally thought someone rushing to the bathroom.
Oh, I know why. Because it reminds me of Steamer. Okay, the Steamer is a nickname.
I got him to explain it. God.
Well done. Now, secretly, you're going to nickname somebody the Daily Stormer, and you know it. Okay. Anyways, and then he realized on his website that his long screeds about white supremacy weren't really working that well. And he's like, oh, I realized people like catchy memes instead. Yes. So I'm amused by the idea of this like neo-Nazi, like, oh, the screeds against the Jews, the Juda, and the blacks are not working. Let's do cat pictures.
So you're absolutely right. So the founder of the Daily Stormer is a guy named Andrew Anglin, and apparently he had a blog where he would have like these long, like articles about how much he hates minorities, whatever, right? And then his quotes in this Washington Post piece are hilarious. He says things like, Taylor Swift is a pure Aryan goddess, like something out of classical Greek poetry. Athena reborn. That's the most important thing.
The most important.
You think he reads classical Greek poetry?
I think there's some chance he's a little obsessed with what he views to be the attractive nature of Miss Swift.
Okay, let me give you one more quote, though.
Yes.
It's incredible, really, that she's surrounded by these filthy, perverted Jews, and yet she remains capable of exuding 1950s purity, femininity, and innocence. She's the anti-Miley. And they talk about people like Kim Kardashian and Miley Cyrus and how, you know, they could be representatives of this Aryan movement, but they've been perverted with all these, like, disgusting Hollywood lifestyle
Well,
things.
Kim's an easy one for them to get on. She's a
Oh, that's
miscegenator,
true.
right?
That's true. I'm surprised, though, that there apparently there's hope for you to be this avatar of European imperialism as well, because Kim is Armenian, but they're still like, yes, plenty Aryan.
I know, but I don't know why people have a hard time getting, like, a lot of people don't know Armenians are white. They're part of the caucus, right? Like,
Caucasians.
Caucasians,
Right.
yeah. But, like, yeah, people think Armenians, I don't know what they think Armenians are, but whatever.
Okay, so, but these neo-Nazis happen to be a little bit more open-minded.
Yeah.
They understand that, so good for them, until, of course, she started dating black guys.
But she surrounds herself with filthy Jews, but we think she still went to that party with the swastika. Was that related from this website too, the swastika picture?
They think there's this huge conspiracy theory. They think that Taylor Swift is actually one of them, but she's hiding it, right? But she she puts out these little hints, like, I got
Didn't she
you.
date a Kennedy?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even
but
know
that
who
sounds,
that
that
is.
sounds nice and white, though.
No, she did, but I think she dated a Kennedy, and she bought a place near the Hyannisport estate.
She's
So
dated
that
a lot
might
of
mean that she might be a liberal.
Oh, right. She might be a little, but the flip side is the Joe Kennedy, kind of an anti-Semite.
Oh, from back like 100 years ago.
Yeah, nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
All of a sudden, I'm just saying, this is starting to make sense.